Okay, it's awesome to know that you guys are ready. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm very excited to be doing this for Markezia. She's been having awesome sessions so far. Congratulations and kudos to my colleagues who have, been inspiring you guys on this platform thus far. I believe that your lives have not been the same again, and it will not be the same. So today, I'll be speaking about managing mental stress following the impact of COVID-19. Basically, moving from uncertainties to opportunities. It's been quite an unusual period for everyone in the world globally. Nobody saw this coming. Hi, Pearl. You're welcome. The world is everybody is actually, going through a lot of, stress. Life has changed. We're not in normal times. Your routine is now unusual. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what decisions to take. So much uncertainties in the world right now. The events happening, the impact of it on lives, deaths, and all of that are very worrying and have a very negative impact on how we think, how we perceive, and on the plans we've had. A lot of us had plans. Some of you, I know, maybe had plans to get married. Some of you had plans to lay family members to rest. Some of you had plans to, execute some big-time projects that was going to bring lots of money. Some of your companies right now, your clients are canceling orders, and you have to, return monies. The impact is crazy. And what is much more troubling are the rippling effects. So if you serve a client and your client's client is being affected, then automatically you're also affected. So do we have direct impact? We have indirect impact of the COVID-19, and it is not an easy thing. But these are the things I have noticed, these are the things I have observed, and I am passionate about helping you through this journey of uncertainty. It is easier for you to be realistic about the situation before you can prefer solutions to it. If you live in denial, you will not move from where you are to where you need to be. And there is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Before anything happens, God has seen it. So this is not the time for us to be in a thing that, God has forgotten about us. We are doomed. There is no hope. We are hopeless. No. It is not a time for your mind to begin to play fear games. Now, I always tell people that depression is a waste of mental energy. There is so much God has given us in our minds, so much power your mind possesses. It is too much to waste and become depressed. God has blessed everyone with the ability to be creative. Listen, there is no human being created to be destroyed by problems that God permits. It's good to see you, Sandra. Great to have you here, Sandra. There is no human being that God has made to be defeated by any problem. You are only limited by the limitations you have in your mind. Pandemics, wars, heartbreaks, whatever negative events God permits in your life is only an opportunity for innovation. Now, one of my favorite quotes I just saw by Winston Churchill, he says, difficulties mastered are opportunities won. Difficulties that are mastered are opportunities won. When God permits certain things to happen, and I know we are used to saying that, if God is good, why does he allow trouble? Listen, God is so good, he allows trouble. Because he knows that certain trouble, there's a certain kind of trouble you need to move from where you are to where you need to be. Some troubles are heartbreaking, you cannot even begin to describe it, but there's a certain level of fire that you need to become gold. There's a certain level you need to be able to turn into diamond. Certain level of pressure you need to be turned into diamonds. Hi, Jeremiah. It is very, very important for you to understand that every time God permits trouble, he wants to create something new. You can tell yourself or ask yourself, the level you have gotten to, for every breakthrough you have experienced, did it come out easy? Or did you just sit down and, oh my God, the blessing just fell on your lap? You had to go through the price to experience or to achieve the prize. Okay? So at this time, Jeremiah, I am actually minding you by speaking to you right now. I have seen you, and kisses to you, my dear. At this time of your life, it's the time for you to ask yourself, what solutions can I offer to the problems I see? Your wealth is hidden in the problems around you. And I am very happy this is a network for Africans. I hope you've all noticed that now you have to be self-reliant. Now you have to create your own face mask. Now you have to create your own hand sanitizers. Now you have to create your own PPEs. Prior to, would have all gone to China immediately. I would have called Jeremiah. Jeremiah, please, I need you to link me up to your Chinese clients. Now we have to look within ourselves to identify what God has put on the inside. It's so painful to know that Africa is the wealthiest continent but the poorest. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic that there's so much? Listen, the wealth in Africa is not just embedded in resources. It's embedded in human resources. Human beings here that have the mind so much to offer, but we have become too dependent. Listen, we have become so reliant. The colonization, the impact of colonization with us. When are you going to be free, my dear Africans? When are you going to be free? If you find yourself in a situation and you still cannot become a better person, that is when you are hopeless. But when you are able to use the situation, turn uncertainties into opportunities, that is when you know that you are on your path to succeeding. Your help is not in your government. Your help is not in your church. Your help is not with your friends. Your help is not with your family. Your help comes from you, supported by God. Every change you want to see is dependent on you. How do you avoid being depressed in uncertainties? Find out what you can do to make a difference in the world. Isn't it amazing how we've seen notable personalities in Ghana that are actually, providing support to people who need it? That is the easiest way to help yourself not get into depression. This is not the time for you to look at yourself and say, I'm worried, I don't have anything, my life is depressed. No, this is the time for you to say, God, there is a problem, but I know there is a solution. Open my eyes to wealth of opportunities. The Bible says that He would give you the power to create wealth. So at this time, your focus should be on God. Open your eyes. Open my eyes, Lord, to see where wealth is. Jeremiah, what I mean, I didn't say that. I don't think you got what I said. I said the help is from you, supported by God. You cannot do anything without the grace of God, my dear Jeremiah. The Bible says that the arm of flesh will fail you. Okay, so please let us put things in perspective. God does not permit laziness, and I am not one woman that ever encourages laziness. You should know me better than that. Every human being must have the sense of smart work. Every human being must have the sense of smart work, not just hard work. Activity is not necessarily accomplishment. Some of us are busy being busy, but we're not achieving results. It means that you are wasting your time, you are wasting resources. This is the time for smart collaborations. Thank God for the friends in my life, the likes of Jeremiah. Patricia, I see you. Likes of Patricia, the likes of Sandra, Clifford, Macazia. This is the time for me to tap into my friends and say, listen, what can we do to create wealth? Jeremiah, what can we do to create wealth? Sandra, what can we do to make an impact? Patricia, what can we do to make a difference? This is the opportunity. Do you know that the popular iPod by Apple was created during the time of crisis? September 11. That was when Steve Jobs discovered and developed the iPod. During that time when he created it, a lot of people were busy crying and wailing, oh my God. we are this pain. Terrorists have really hit us so bad. Oh my God, we've lost our family. Our country is destroyed. Steve Jobs was not moved by those things. Steve Jobs was moved by opportunity. He said, listen, I see opportunity within this crisis. And when people asked him, why in God's name would you begin to develop new products when we are in crisis? The world is mourning. You should be sober. I said, listen, life must go on as hard as it is. However, we've seen an opportunity to put a smile on people's faces. And so Steve Jobs said, listen, my quota is to put a smile on somebody's face. My quota is to provide a solution in the midst of the problem. Today, he's a billionaire because of some of his products. What products? If you are an entrepreneur listening to me, if you are somebody who has the potential to be an entrepreneur, what opportunities can you provide to put a smile on my face? To put a smile on the face of your neighbors, Hi, Dovey, nice to see you. I see you. You know, what opportunities can, if your business has been into business as usual, this is the time for you to be unusual in business. If you are somebody, you own a retail store, you own a supermarket, of which a supermarket was also discovered during crisis. The concept of the supermarket was also discovered during crisis. What? Now, people may not be able to come to your store because people are scared of the pandemic. Does it mean you should not be in business? No. This is the time for you to leverage on technology. Technology has come to disrupt Africa for as long as, but we still are so obsolete. Today, people who didn't used to remote work are now permitting remote working. People who didn't used to adopt online sales are now being moved to do online sales. People who didn't believe in delivery services are now moved to establish or connect their businesses with a department for delivery, and making businesses flourish and still meeting the needs of people. Listen, COVID-19 is changing the needs, the demands, the mindsets, and the wants of your clients. If you are not as agile as the business environment is, you are going to be left behind. Depression will only be your portion when you're not creative. A creative mind is not a depressed mind. You cannot be depressed and be creative. You cannot be creative and be depressed. You get what I'm saying? So this is the time for you to rather go level up. It's not the time for you to level down. This is the opportunity you have for you to level up. Now listen, normal times do not reveal leadership. Normal times reveals true leadership. If you are a leader, abnormal times will reveal who you are. Okay? This is the time. Yes, Jeremiah is speaking about church. I like that. I should mention that too. The church has been so used to everybody coming to a physical building all the time. Today, we are churching in the home. Church without walls. Now, doctrines of whether you wear earrings or no earrings. Doctrines of whether you wear trousers or no trousers. Doctrines of whether you wear a hair extension or not. Doesn't apply. And guess what? Is God not listening to your prayer? Are you not listening to the word of God? Is your life not being impacted? You know, God is just amazing. He knows how to just bust your bubble in an amazing way. Jeremiah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Yes. People, now they will give you your stone back. You've done very well. And this is a lesson. If you believe in something, people laugh at you or don't take you don't take you seriously, it is not the time for you to give up. Noah looked stupid when he told them that it was going to rain. But when it rained, guess who was stupid? That is how much you must believe in your vision. I have come to understand the concept of purpose-driven leadership. Listen, it is very important for you not to just be a leader, but be purpose-driven as a leader. Because when you're purpose-driven, when people doubt you, you will never doubt yourself. When people doubt you, abnormal times will reveal who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? Abnormal times reveal true leaders, and it is only those who are purpose driven that will not be distracted by uncertainty. It's only those that are purpose driven that will not be distracted by crisis. They see crisis as their playground. Crisis, you should see crisis as your experimental room, an opportunity for you to try again, make all the mistakes you can make. Businesses are the reality that businesses are going down. The reality as well is that businesses are springing up. If you used to do something, guess what? Ghana has been one of the countries in Africa that produces high volumes of alcohol. How come it never occurred to us to focus on creating hand sanitizers? I know we have one or a few of them, but why do we need to import hand sanitizers when we have so much alcohol in this country? So much alcohol. What did it take for us to realize that potential? COVID-19. Seriously. Now, alcohol or distillery companies are now creating what? Hand sanitizers. Rubbing alcohol. It shows you that, listen, our problem is with us. Our problem starts with us. This is an opportunity for us to make that change. I understand that business in Ghana can be very harsh, but I want to also believe that it's going to get better. In Africa, businesses don't thrive easily, but it is not the time for you to give up. Yes, Jeremiah, Amazon and Alibaba have increased their net worth. They are so relevant. Listen, online business is the way to go. Whatever business you do, you can do online. Events are now going online. Events are going online. You cannot gather. Doesn't mean your events won't happen. It's going to happen. Okay, everything is happening online now. It is possible in the virtual world. It's amazing. The things we thought were impossible. And somebody said impossible becomes possible when you find it interesting. When you find impossible exciting, it becomes it becomes possible. Walt Disney. If your imagination can run wild in this season, you can imagine how much you can achieve in this life. Now, this is the period. This is the time for you to make calculated actions. It's time for you to make calculated decisions and calculated actions. This is the time. It's not the time for you to just make decisions for making decisions' sake. It is time for you to make calculated decisions and take calculated actions that will lead you to where you want to go. If you don't know how to go about it, this is the time for you to connect. Time for you to create a network. Find people who can dream and push. It is the time. Those days when social media was too much of social media is too bad. Oh, don't be. Today, everybody is there. 247, you don't have a choice. Now, social media is now no more an opportunity for you to, slay. Because even with COVID-19, you had no opportunity to go and take pictures, put on makeup, and all of those things. What did we find ourselves doing? We've got to share. Everybody is sharing. Everybody is connecting. Everybody is grieving together. I don't have to be in Italy for me to feel bad for Italians. I don't have to be in the UK to feel bad for the Italians. We are all connecting as one. Guess what? COVID-19 has come to tell racism that, listen, racism, you are nobody. Everybody is now on a level ground. We have no opportunity to be racist. Yes, I know that in China we're having physical issues with that. But when it comes to the virtual world, you will see ourselves, trying to connect. David, you're welcome. We see ourselves trying to connect. What does it say? It's actually up to you. It's actually up to you to make a decision. The world is not moved by how you feel. The world is moved by the decisions you make. And when you make fantastic decisions, when you make great decisions, the world would be at your beck and call. It's all about what you decide to do. It's all about how much you believe. It's all about your positivity. I say positivity is not being oblivious of reality, but it is facing reality with optimism. That is how I describe positivity. Okay, that's what I mean by being positive. It's not about denying this, not about being in denial. It's about facing reality. It's about facing the reality on the ground, but with faith, knowing that, listen, times may be hard, but my life is not going to be difficult. Times may be hard, but my life is going to come out better and bigger. Innovation comes out of necessity. Without necessity, there will be no innovation. Yes, Sandra, COVID-19 is a leveler, man. Everybody's on the same level. It is no respecter of presidents, of bosses, of celebrities, of rich people. It does not care who you are. Poor, rich, small, big, it doesn't care who you are. David, I beg you, as for the Kumasi English, I can't do it. Emmanuel Cisco, it's good to see you, my brother. David, I said positivity is facing reality with optimism. Okay, facing reality with optimism, that is positivity. This is not a time for us to be negative. It's not a time. Okay, Sharpen your minds with crisis. Let crisis become your sharpener. Let your mind be activated for prosperity. This is the time for you to succeed. If there was ever such a time for us to succeed, this is your time. This is your time. I don't need to prophesy. It's rocket science, or rather, it's not rocket science. It's. I mean, history is repeating itself again. For every event, for every issue, there's always something innovative. Will your purpose stand the test? Your dream stand the test of time? Are you ready to put your dream to the test? Are you ready to put? You've been talking about your vision for as long as we know. Will COVID-19 get rid of it, or is it going to make it bigger? I'm so proud of my sister Sandra. She's so amazing. For a while, she was home, as an event organizer like myself. Oh my God, we felt like there's no hope. But we found the secret weapon, my dear. Success is not, there is no secret ingredient for success. Success is moved, or you get systems. Let me say it very well. There is no secret to success. There are systems to success. There are systems. There is a way to succeed. Now we have the opportunity to have events online, webinars. In those days, what's a webinar? Web seminar. Now we can have conferences online. Okay, so all this only gives you hope that there is a way out. If you run a business and with COVID-19, this is the time where you're thinking, oh my God, I need to lay off. No. What business on the reverse can you do to keep people working? Listen, as an entrepreneur, you are keeping people happy. You are keeping the society balanced. The more you let people go, the more imbalanced society becomes. Unemployment is a cankerworm. So before you go to the last resort of laying people off, how can you twist your business for good? What opportunities have you not tapped into that could give you the opportunity to keep people employed, keep people happy, keep people fulfilled? You are not there to make money, mate. As I always say, an entrepreneur is not somebody who is there to make money as his primary goal. Money is an end result of the goal, which is to provide solutions, which is to make a difference in people's lives. Once you make a difference in the lives of people, money will follow you. You should not be following money. Let money chase you. Let money come after you. Basically. And that is why I need you all to understand that you don't need to waste your time being mentally down. You don't need to see this crisis as defeat. You don't need to see this crisis at the end of the world. This crisis has come to reveal who you really are. The crisis is here to expose you to endless opportunities that you can tap into. Your skin is not your limitation. The limitation is what is in your mind. Your limitation is what is in your mind. COVID-19 will end. But guess what? Innovation is here to stay. When COVID-19 leaves, where would you be? Where would you be? You need to ask yourself questions. Where would you be after the pandemic leaves? Would your business be left for better or for worse? If you are somebody that is so stuck to your old ways, I'm sorry, COVID-19 has moved everybody. Everybody has to shift, because this is a big shift in business. You need to shift in your leadership systems. You need to shift in your business systems. You need to shift even in your family with the way you behave. In your personal life, there has to be a shift, because the world has changed. The complexities become more complex. The complexity becomes more complex by the day. But this is not the time for you to give up. This is the time for you to level up. Thank you very much for listening. I hope I've been able to inspire you. If you have questions, I'm here to answer. You have challenges, I'm here to support you. Whatever it is that you need, I am here for you. Thank you very much, Richmond. I see you. Thank you very much, Richard, for coming here. I'm happy to have spurred you on. Questions before I wrap up. I know my kids gave me 1 hour, but I think I have finished what I have to say within 30 minutes. This is my show. It is not how much you hear, but how deep it is, how impactful it is, and I hope I've been able to impact in your life.
You should go to school.
Any question, if you're having challenges, your business is, you don't know how to turn your business for good. Maybe you think that your business cannot have a twist. I don't think it is impossible for that to happen. So let me know if you need advice or any support. Hi.
But she's in my shower tell you. Ayo, go to school.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Waiting for your questions. I think we have like 15 more minutes. Hi, James. You're welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay, I see Gideon's comment. This is true. Now is the time to push one's ideas. You do not need anyone to talk a business idea. Just start it. COVID-19 has created crisis, but the opportunities are also more. Very spot on, Gideon. Very spot on. Very, very spot on. The opportunities are there. This is not the time for you to call into fear or call into anxiety. It's the time for you to get creative. Like I said, a creative mind is not a depressed mind. A depressed mind is not a creative mind. Free your mind and allow and give room for great ideas to spring up. Hello, James. Hello, James. Hello, James. I'm happy you're able to make it. I'm glad you're able to make it.
To take care of it, you would like to take care of the unicorn and pet her like you do.
Okay. Any comments? More comments? Okay, so I see a question from Richmond. For those of us in the events and travel industry hardly hit by the pandemic, what would you suggest should be our twitch and twist? Okay, this is a very good question. So I read about this. I mean, how to change or how to turn around your travel industry into, for good. Now, the side to it is that it's going to take some investment in technology. Apparently, there's something called the, I don't know if you know how this system works, where you, what's it called again? The 3D experience. The 3D experience. I don't know if any of you know about the 3D experience. It's a technology that gives you an experience where you don't necessarily have to be there. My little niece is so excited. She's very excited right now. Okay. Yeah, it's an opportunity where you don't need to travel abroad, but you can still have the experience. So if I want to go to Hawaii right now, okay, let me remove this. If I want to go to Hawaii right now, I can actually go to Hawaii without being there. And this is a technology that is springing up in the Western world. I know Africans, we are very one way in our minds, but this is a way. And guess what? This because of this technology, even if you are not outside, you're in Africa, you can still tap into it because the people in the Western world are more open to innovation much faster than we are. So you can obviously organize a 3D travel experience for me. Okay, so yeah, hologram. Thank you, David. You know English, pal. God bless you. Yes, the hologram technology as well. So if you want to, creating the virtual travel experience, I advise you, Richmond, to research on that. Creating a virtual travel experience. I know me and you work together, so we could build more on this and see how realistic that would be for us to tap into. And people actually pay for it. Already people pay for 3D experiences abroad. I think the only place we use a 3D experience is here in the movie theaters. That's the cinemas. That's the only place we use it. But then you can imagine how that is. So it can also be experienced as well with travel and tourism. Gideon, good job, E. Thank you. What do you think leaders must begin to focus on during and after COVID-19, especially to ensure business sustainability and growth? Okay, so you need 3 skills to be able to navigate your way through this crisis. One of the and one of the skills I have mentioned in my submission, navigation skills, ability to navigate, to find your way through the crisis. Listen, being in crisis is like walking through a maze. It is confusing, but then if you are patient enough, if you are smart enough, you will find your way out. If you are not able to navigate your team with yourself through the problems, you cannot lead. You also need to be agile. You need to be responsive to change. Listen, somebody described the COVID-19 as a happened change. It has happened without your permission. Meaning the change has come. Whether you change or not, there's change. So you have no other choice but to actually submit. Anybody that does not change will be changed. Simple. Either they change you, or when I mean change you, mean either they change you, they get another option, or you are changed by force. You don't have a choice. You have to either, that meaning you have to comply or compromise, or you'll just be put off and an option will just be given over you. Another thing too, the third skill is you need to be able to forecast. In those days where we sit down and say, okay, we can easily say, you need to develop these skills because next year this is going to happen, and then after this year this will happen. No, now the forecasting is going to have to continue till forever, because the rate change is rapidly changing. It's getting to almost the speed of light. Okay, so you need to learn how to navigate as a leader. You need to be able to be agile, responsive to change, and you need to be able to forecast. All right, these are the skills that are necessary, and you need to always play scenarios play a lot of business scenarios, develop a lot of MVPs. So meaning you have to try to create minimal viable products, test it and see how it will work, do a lot of research and all of that. Unfortunately for leaders who are lazy, they're going to be exposed in these times, because as a leader now, if you think you can sit down and just let your people work and not do anything, you are exposed. This is a time for you to actually, understand statistics. The Minister of Finance has said it will take 3 years for Ghana to come up again into economic, financial. 3 years. Do you know what that's going to do to us? It means that you have a lot of work to do. Okay, some people see it and they're like, oh my God, that's problems. No, for me, I am excited. Hard times push you to be greater. Hard times push you and increase your leadership skills. So I think this is an opportunity for everyone to sustain and to ensure business sustainability and growth, to do the needful. Navigate, be agile, and do a lot of forecasting. Is that what you mean? David is asking, is that okay? That's 5G or okay? No, not 5G. 5G is a concept that is I think it has to do with telecommunications technology. And so it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Basically very different. I'm yet to know how 5G is going to impact, technology as far as telecommunications is concerned. For now, I really don't have anything to say about that. Yes, Sandra, virtual reality. Hi, Vishal from India. You're welcome. James is saying people mostly say patience is very vital in our business, and also starting early is important. How do I merge both? Listen, time is an effective tool for growing into success. All right, it's very, very important. Starting early and being patient are two different things. Except you are saying that people are saying you should wait before you start your business. Listen, with starting a business, it has to do with the times you are in. What do people need? If people need what you have, that is time for you to provide it. The problem is growth. The issue is not about starting. It's about growth. Some people are in a hurry to bite more than they can chew. You need to start small with the big picture in mind. Okay, James? So start small, but think big. Start small with the end in mind, with the bigger end in mind, and you'll be very, very fine. So between your starting point and your end, there's a certain character you need to depict, a certain kind of attitude you need to have for you to be able to move from level 0 to level hero. A lot of us make a lot of mistakes. We buy more we can chew, make wrong decisions. We don't hire the right people to work with us. We don't get advice. We don't get mentorship. We don't get coached. We don't develop ourselves, and so we make mistakes. So it's very important for you to understand that the beginning and the end have their places, but the process is what is very important. Gideon says, Thank you, Emily. I like that. Change doesn't ask for your permission. We must devise ways to manage or deal with it. Brilliant submission, Gideon. I love that. Gideon is saying we need to devise ways to manage or deal with change. That is what change management is really all about. There is the only constant thing in this life is change, and whether you like it or not, you'll be changed by force, as Sandra is saying. Thank you very much. Your submissions are really powerful. I'm also learning from some of you here. Anybody else has any question? Yes, I'm wondering, is anybody here into fashion designing? Is anybody here into fashion designing? How is you? If you are in fashion designing, if you are in the creative industry, I think it's an opportunity for you to even make more money. Make more money. People may not come to you to make dresses. This is the time. Maybe it's time for you to have an online, website for your fashion design company. Okay, it's time for you to now communicate with people via Zoom. I don't know if there's a technology to measure people, but I know everybody has body sizes already. So this is the time. This is actually the time for you to say I can twist your business if you're in a creative industry. Yes. Steady growth, early start. Yes, James. Steady growth, early start. Now, when I say early start, well, I don't think that I feel. Pat, please let me have my laptop. I have my nieces that are all over the place. Thank you very much. Okay. Steady growth, start well. I won't say early start. I will only say start well, James. Steady growth, but start well. Hi, Vic. Victoria, you're doing a fantastic job. I see you making a change by providing water, healthy drinking water, making it available to people. God bless you. As for you, dear, COVID-19 actually made you more important. We will always need water. For those of you that are in the food business, water business, consumables, hygiene consumables, feeding consumables, there's certain fast-moving consumer goods. Listen, no matter the crisis, you will always be in business. Father Innocent is here. Hey, I am in trouble. Also, Father Innocent, I want to say this. I am really proud of you. You have discovered your talents in COVID-19. Video content is now the ish. You have no idea, guys. People are becoming millionaires from Instagram video content creation, Facebook video content creation. They are making loads of money. For innocent, don't stop what you are doing. Keep doing it. Be consistent with what you do. You will make money. Money will start chasing you. Money will start. Ghanaians, we need to get that space. Nigerians are all over the place in that space. Video content creation. For the innocent, I'm glad that you are picking it up. I'm very glad they're picking it up. The likes of Kojo Sheldon and teacher Kojo and Co, they are teaching us the way, and they are really making money right now. So there's, like I said, there's some businesses that are springing up. Those of you in the financial services, you are springing up. I mean, we need to. Money will always be transacted, anyways. People will still eat. Those of you that sell in the market. The market women have shown us that, listen, they are very important. Without them, we are nothing. Those of us that see the Mokala women or the women at Katamanto think that they are lower. They became your gods. You needed them to eat. Those of you that sell bread, you sell tea. It was so difficult. I eat wheat bread, and I could not find wheat bread during the lockdown. Oh, my God. I respect all wheat bread sellers. God bless you. Listen. And an idea just struck me. Listen, if you don't even make bread, you don't sell food, you don't do water, you can create an online store, connect yourself with the water suppliers, connect yourself with the food makers, connect yourself with those that sell consumables, and have an online store. Become the link. During the lockdown, I looked for food. I looked for the kind of food I wanted to eat. I could not get it. I wanted people to shop for me, and I saw a lot of flyers of people who say shop for you, they'll shop for your 30 Ghana cedis and all of those things. These opportunities, supply chain, online supply chain is going to be the ish now. Go into that business. You listen, and I've learned something. You don't only go into a business of your expertise. You go into I've noticed that entrepreneurship doesn't just expose expertise. It exposes your ability to identify problems and provide solutions. You get what I mean? So whatever you do, whatever your passion is, you should be able to connect it to the problems around you. Your passion actually reveals your purpose. So I mean, it's all all working together. It's all working together. Father Innocent, you are showing that we need to hear your comments. How has your video content creation been so far for you? I see you becoming an influencer in Ghana and even globally. I see you becoming a very huge influencer. Influencers now are the issue. They make so much money. So please don't joke with that opportunity. God bless you for that, Father Innocent. And thank you for making us laugh when we were all depressed. Oh my God. Thank you for making us laugh when we were all depressed. We enjoy you all the time. God bless you for that. Okay. I think we have... Okay. My time is actually up. So, anybody has anything else to say before I wrap up? Thank you for agreeing with me, Victoria. Thank you for agreeing with me, Victoria. Anybody has anything else to say? Add a comment, share an experience, you know. I'm wondering, those of you in the construction business, how do you think you are going to survive with COVID-19? You cannot build virtually. But people too need houses. Huh? Wow, it's amazing. Yes, David, I have something to say. I'm listening. Anybody wants an idea on how people in the building construction industry can thrive? Please let's share, because I actually want to know how that can work. Okay, so Victoria says, yes, call me. It was important to strategize during this COVID-19. It's working for my company. Victoria, then let's talk. Let's hook up. I want to know how your company is doing. David says, my dress is nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love cold shoulder dresses. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, yes. James, thank you so much, Emma. God bless you as well. Continue to be an inspiration. My pleasure, James. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay. David, I think it's Target or High Target or whatever it's called. I don't know whether that is the name of the club. Sandra or Victoria can help me with that. All right, Opoku says he loves my dress too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it myself too. It's really nice. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. It's 4:48. In 2 minutes, we'll be calling it a wrap. In 2 minutes, we'll be calling it a wrap.
You want to be my friend.
Okay, so whilst I'm waiting for anybody to say, I just want to encourage you guys to stay healthy, focus on what is positive. Don't let bad news scare you. Don't let bad news make you hopeless. If you panic, you will not be creative. Whenever your colleagues or you notice your business, there's something dangerous about to happen, it is not time for you to throw in the towel. It's time for you to pick it up and explore, go into places you never thought was possible. Alternative A doesn't work, go to alternative B. If it doesn't work, go to C until you get to Z. One of it will actually work. One will obviously work. Don't give up. Think on your feet. It is possible only if you believe it's possible. And it's impossible if you believe it is impossible. David, chicken wrap or beef wrap? Listen, this thing you have put here, you've whetted my appetite. I don't like that. For that reason, you're sending me chicken wrap immediately. I don't care where you get it. You can order it online. Go to the food apps, Homcho app, or whatever food app exists, and get it to me. And I'm going to worry you until you bring it. Next time you ask me such a question. Makeza says, God bless you so much. I always learn something different from any of your speech. Yes, Makezia, thank you. Thank you for always believing and having confidence in me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm always happy to support your dreams and support your projects. God bless you for making a difference in Africa. Okay. Yeah, and it's 4:50. Yes, David. Plus banana smoothies. I'm expecting it. Everybody here is a witness. I'm waiting for my chicken wrap and banana smoothie. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap. It's always fun sharing and pouring out knowledge to you guys, and knowing full well that I have helped you to make a difference in your life. And I know that the sky is only the beginning. Africa is ready to be positioned for greatness. This is the time where Africa is being positioned for greatness. Now, understand this: because of this pandemic, the Western world and the African continent will have to work together, because now we all need each other. So, would you be ready when the opportunity comes? You don't need to be out of Africa for you to be relevant internationally. Start being relevant now, because you have what the international market needs. Position yourself well, brand yourself well, package yourself well, upgrade yourself, develop yourself. Everything you need to do. Get ready, because it's about a turnaround for your good. In as much as an escape from reality may give us temporary reliefs from our problems, the truth is it's easier to go from failure to success than it is easier to go from excuses to success. Oh my God, Victoria has dropped a bomb. Victoria, you have finished the week. Victoria, you have finished the week. God bless you. God bless you. That is amazing. I think this word, can I copy it from here? Oh my God, I'm pinning this comment. Yes, I have pinned the comment. It is amazing. Yes, nice. Well done, Emma. This is our time. Yes, girl, it is our time. Okay, guys. So, thank you so much for being part of this. It was an honor to do this for you guys. Makeza, God bless you. And I wish you all a fantastic rest of the evening. God bless you and bye.